Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin, but give you a little quick update here on the NASDAQ too. As you can see, it's still going up and to the right. Um, you know, this is the NASDAQ's probably going to break all-time highs, guys. I'm looking at the data, algos, everything going on, and it's going to be more than likely sometime into the end of the year. It's going to be going up and to the right. Okay. I know everybody's got their videos out. Oh, look at the bearish divergence. Yeah. Check out the bearish divergence on Apple. Go look at it. Go put on a weekly chart and look at all the bearish divergence. Apple's making its third wave, guys. It's going to be up and to the right. Now, I'm not saying it's a correct. There could be corrections along the way, obviously, but they have to know how to read that data correctly, guys. Just because you see bearish divergence every single time doesn't mean it's gonna turn at that point. That's what happens with very, very bullish assets. They're making that third wave. I explained this in previous videos to understand what's going on with that and why it does that. Okay. So GBTC, taking a look at this, you can see it's up there at that peak. It's breaking the 9-period moving average. This, in my opinion, is going to be doing a shot. Why? It's setting itself up for a third wave. You see how high it is up there? It's coming down. Now, it's going to come back down to these areas. This isn't a correction, guys, okay? You see this up here, though, in this daily. Boom. And then it's going to be coming down right here. You're probably going to see this daily RSI start getting way down here, and it'll be up there, making your hidden bullish divergence that it's already making. Check it on the weekly. Let's see what we got. Or I'll check a 7-day chart. Back up. Let me check a weekly. Got a little bit different data. Okay, you see the weeklies up there. That doesn't mean on the stochastics that it has to come all the way back down there, even though it could. But a third wave can stay up here like this, boom, 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 all along that way on that stochastic RSI, guys. But in my opinion, actually, let me go back to a weekly chart. Is that you have a good shot with GBTC, which is going to be very good for Bitcoin, guys. That this is a 1-2 and it's going into a third wave. And then probably starting sometime in August, you're going to see a very quick and sharp move, kind of like these candles right here. Another one, and it could be up into the pink near 38, 40 bucks by September, October, or November. And the trend I have right here, it's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe a 5. And maybe Bitcoin is doing the same thing. It's doing a fifth wave move too, guys. It very well could be, and it can go up and break all-time highs. Don't know yet. So Bitcoin. Told you guys about the trade I entering. I think that what you got going on here is going to be a slight uptrend for the next couple days. It's probably going to hang out in here for another day or two, and then a slight uptrend up to these areas. I don't know if it's going to hit 31.3. We shall see. I think it's going to be going on, and the pattern that is forming here, in my opinion, is it's going to be like a flat type pattern, or a pattern like this, guys. It's sort of pattern like this: your three-wave move, and then probably something coming like this to come back down and maybe test that 40. Could it come as low as the 300 or the 200? Excuse me. The 200 probably, by the time it gets around to it, will be down there, but don't know if it's going to hit that. I would definitely be targeting 28.5, 28.3, 29-ish, something like that. That would be really, really nice. Also, too, you have to realize is that it might not get that low. So if you're one of these guys that likes to have one entry, which I completely disagree with on trading, especially swing trading, having one entry is very, very risky, because you'll find out you will miss a lot. So just saying. I don't have more than one. I always have more than one. Multiple entries usually, guys. So Bitcoin up. I think it's going to head up into here and then back down in that area, kind of like GBTC, what it's doing in this area too. They don't go exactly alike, guys, so GBTC might do a little bit different formation wave pattern, but it went up into a wave and it's coming back down for it looks like possibly a second wave correction of a first of a third wave, because you got one right down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got a correction here, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whether you want to call this a bear market bounce and it's going into a C wave. Either way, it's probably going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the way up. And more than likely, you take a look at BTC right over here, guys. comparing the chart, excuse me. Right here like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back down, just like GBTC. And then in this area, 1, 2, and then it could be going off. And then if GBTC is at $38 to $40, more than likely you're going to have Bitcoin up into these areas too, guys. Okay. It might take it some time. Might go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up into that area. Who knows how it's going to get up there, but more than likely it's targeting this supply zone up here, which is from 40 to high as 48K, in my opinion, just like GBTC is over here targeting that supply zone up there. And that's the long-term time frame that I'm looking at. Bitcoin, short-term time frame up gently, and then probably a retrace is what I'm looking at. And then in this pink zone, this fair value gap, daily fair value gap is definitely going to be a target. They're on top of it to the midway, which is 29K. That's definitely going to be a target. They like to do half fills left and right in cryptocurrencies. They do half fills. They don't completely fill it. They'll come back down halfway, fill that thing at 29K, and then get out of there because it gets its supply. Boom, it gets out of there. Okay. I see it time to time. I did a trade right off the top of it. You can do the top of them. You can do the middle of them. And I don't see them doing a complete fill usually all the time, but they can. And right here, I did this. I said, oh, let me put a limit order right here, and boom, right up to there, right up to there. This was a really nice trade because it went by so quick. And, you know, it was pretty decent trade on 10x leverage. You had 6% move right there on 10x leverage. That was 60%, guys. That's what I did. I had a 10x lever, boom, and it went right up. And right here, too. So, and then long term, you guys know my position on that. It is bullish. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at the traditional financial markets. Look at the what's the Russell 2000. The smaller cap stocks in the Russell 2000 are starting to move out. Take a look at the KRE. Excuse me, the KRE, which is the banking, the financials. What do? They bottom out, and what are they doing now? They're getting out of there. So if you're traditional financial markets, don't see many people talking about that. Probably was the time a few weeks ago to buy the bank stocks. Okay, do some trades on bank stocks because they were so bottomed out and they had nowhere else really to go but up, guys. I mean, so, but not all of them, a lot of them, you know, some decent ones, I would say. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. We're in cryptocurrency. We don't care about bank stocks. We're the antithesis of the bank stocks or the banks, right? So anyhow, guys, that's why I take, if it gets into that pink zone, which is a daily fair value gap, I don't know how your position is in cryptocurrency, but you should not fear that dip. Okay. You should not fear that dip. All right. So if you're like listening to all this media and stuff out there, there's spiritual warfare going on, and the spiritual warfare is going to prevent you from buying it. It's going to prevent you from buying it. Take that to heart. I'm telling you, it's going to prevent you from buying it, and you are going to lose money. The media and narratives that are out there are trying to prevent you from making money. Telling you, it's spiritual warfare out there in the markets, guys. Spiritual warfare. Every little turn you got, every little thing. Like I said, be careful what you read or hear. You just might believe it. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.